Split back formation. Briskin drops back. He's looking middle. Now he's starting to roll right, throws right, and complete. Good job to come back and get that football is number 3, Harrison Morrow. And Harrison, 6'2", has good speed, good athletic ability, can definitely be a major weapon for the Mustangs. He was a little shy as it will bring up a 4th down situation here for Mira Costa. Mustangs in that split back formation. 4th and short. And that one was handoff there to the first back through. Don't know if he did, and it looks like he did get just enough. Good job by the Mustangs O-line to get that solid front push. Mustangs get the first down. Meantime, let's keep this one on the ground as well. Mustangs number 66, Michael Roberts, leading the way on the O-line on that one. Meantime, Mustangs. Briskin under center, I formation this time. And a flag comes in. And it's a delay of game call against the Mustangs. So that will move them 5 yards back. It'll be 2nd down and about 13. High formation again. It's a handoff. Frank Love trying to turn that corner but cannot do so. A flag comes in. And that flag comes in that spot where it's usually holding, but let's see what the call is. And it is, in fact, holding. That will be against the Mustangs. Notre Dame will accept the penalty here, so that will make this a 2nd down and about 27 for the Mustangs. That's moved them all the way back to the 40-yard line. And Mustangs go on 2nd and 27, option right. They decide to go conservative on that call. Get about 2 yards, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 25 situation here. A little over 3 minutes left to go here in this opening quarter. Briskin drops back, looks middle, throws middle, and incomplete. Looks like he was intending that throw to go to Harrison Morrow, but it was knocked down. So the Mustangs will punt. 2 offensive drives so far for the Mustangs. Both started off well, but one ended in a fumble, and this one ended with 2 penalties that pushed the Mustangs back to a 3rd and 25 situation. Those are the kind of things that happen in the first game of the season, so this is the time of year to get that stuff out of your system, that's for sure. Meantime, Notre Dame on a nice run up the middle, a couple nice cutbacks. That may have been number 6 Formar for Notre Dame, the Knights. Meantime, shotgun for Notre Dame. Looks right, throws right. That is complete right on the right sideline at the 44-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2 situation after the 8-yard gain. Play action. Notre Dame's looking middle, nowhere to go, and down he goes. Good job by the Mustangs secondary to keep that one alive long enough for the Mustangs defense to get the sack. Let's take a look at that one again. As number 72 for the Mustangs, Nate Mahoney, the 6'4" D lineman involved on that one. And of course, Jelani Tavai, you got to know he's always going to be right there circling. Good job by the Mustangs. Good coverage downfield. That was a coverage sack for sure. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 situation now. Notre Dame looks middle, and that is incomplete. Good coverage in the middle of the field by the Mustangs. 4th down coming up for Notre Dame. They will have to punt. That sack came exactly at the right time for the Mustangs defense, as that put Notre Dame in a 3rd and long situation when they were 2nd and 2. Meantime, Mustangs on the punt return get about 10. It may have been Matt Booter out there on the return. Meantime, Mustangs on 1st and 10, trying to keep that one right up the middle, but not much going there. They get some positive yardage, but it's going to bring up a 2nd and long situation as we are getting closer towards the end of the first quarter. Mustangs trail 7-0 to the Notre Dame Knights. They keep that one on the ground again. And speaking of, that will do it for this opening quarter. Costa trails 7-0. Welcome back as we are ready for the second quarter now. Mustangs, as I mentioned, do trail this one 7-0. They have shown some positive signs on offense. Especially the ground game has definitely had a couple nice gains. The passing game with Harrison Morrow out there is definitely showing some signs of his life as well. So let's see if the Mustangs can get some momentum here into the second quarter, as their 3rd down play is stopped just shy of the original marker. So it's 4th down and inches, and the Mustangs go for it. And looks like they have converted this one. That will be their 2nd 4th down conversion already this contest. Both times on QB sneaks by number 33, Greg Briskin, following that big offensive line of his. And this time on the pass along the sidelines, incomplete, although actually looks like they may be calling that one behind the line of scrimmage. That will actually move the Mustangs back. Luckily, the ball did drift out of bounds, so that's where they spot that one. 2nd down now. Mustangs try a little outside draw out of the shotgun, but Notre Dame reads that well. That one ends up as a loss for the Mustangs also. So after the 4th down conversion, Mustangs have gone backwards 2 straight plays now. 3rd down, ball is up, and is it caught? It is. A great catch out there by number 3, Harrison Morrow, really showing his athletic ability here on this one. We see Briskin in shotgun, rolls right, stops, plants, gets a solid throw, but ball is tipped by the Mustangs. Looks like tight end Jelani Tavai. But despite the tip ball, number 3, Harrison Morrow, stays focused, keeps that concentration, and comes down with a big catch, setting up a 4th and short situation. Unfortunately, Mustangs will still be forced to punt, but what a great job out there by Harrison Morrow to really keep focus and come down with a big catch. As I mentioned, Morrow already having a solid game for the Mustangs.